Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His team losers a week ago in Ireland, so they've had to make the long trip back stateside to get ready for this one. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys also come in 0-2, and history tells us the prospect of making the playoffs after starting 0-3 are very dim.
Bradley Pinion set to kick
Mike
off.
Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And leading them out at quarterback out of Kansas State, it's Skylar Thompson.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 7.
Here's Thompson. That one caught by Polk. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Dublin, first down. A gain of 9 yards.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that connection. That's enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dublin.
On the ground, it's Miller. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second down and 6. Thompson now to throw. That's taken in. It's Jace McClellan. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
Now,
line.
Thompson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Thompson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Thompson. A pass taken in by Miller. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Miller. A first down on a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue.
Making guys miss, and he's in. Chase McClellan, touchdown Dublin. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Tanner Brown on now for the point after. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rashid Ali. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Bradley Pinion.
So that'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away. That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. The Orbits offense ready now for their second drive. They have the touchdown of the opening drive. Couldn't tack on the 2-point conversion, however. So 6-0 is our score as they try it again on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 20-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Miller. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
This returnable from inside his own 40. The Huskies offense ready for their second possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Carry now for Ali. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
1 quarter in the books. 6-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the zone read, it's a give to Ali. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Orbits offense ready to get back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
2 yards
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 23-yard line.
Once again, it's Miller. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
At the 26. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing Thompson. Moving to his left. He'll try to run for it. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
It's a gain of 16.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket.
Oh, the ball's out. The defense has got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Huskies offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8
He was
yards.
taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. At one pop for Dante Wester. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Good for a Melbourne. 1st down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard
A
line.
run with Ali. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
12 yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not
That one, take it in. Xavier Restrepo. Touchdown, Huskies. That is 1st touchdown of the new year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Huskies move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Huskies 7, Orbit 6. Bradley Pinion set.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Orbit's offense make their way out to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive with Miller. He'll push forward for about a yard. Travis Jones there to bring him down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion a tight end right. Now, faking the give. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. And unfortunately here, one of his teammates quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
That's into traffic, but taken in. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Huskies offense headed back to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this 1st half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. 2nd down, they need 3. Here's a handoff to Ali. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A gain there of 11. And that will be a 1st down.
That's another Melbourne 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. He'll drop to throw. Now a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Moving left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Rasheen Ali. Touchdown, Melbourne.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Huskies 14, Orbit 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Orbit's offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Thompson to throw. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. It is 3rd and 10. Incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Here's Trenton Gill now, as he's on here to punt this one away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead. And we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Huskies offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He'll get this out wide, and football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
3rd and
It's
10.
3rd and 10.
Here we go.
He'll let one go down the middle. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps drop even in this one.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Score first, and score six.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On the zone read, it's a give to Miller. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 12. And the Dublin 1st down.
This complete to Pope. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Go! 70 Lions.
Now, this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Orbits.
Dublin.
The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2.
Line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll try to do it with the screen. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Huskies offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And taken in, it's Rashid Ali. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Melbourne 1st down. 1st and 10.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
1st and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Danny Stutzman in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go forward on 4th.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Huskies move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Orbits offense getting set to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run with Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Now 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Huskies offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Let's go. 19 Cardinals.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Brought down back at the 32.
That one is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36. Fourth quarter begins on the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Aside, he's got the tight end, Disley. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down. This is Ali. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Orbits offense ready to take over once again.
Okay, ready?
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Little. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
We hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Yes, man.
Right away, they'll set him to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready?
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Chance Walker, touchdown Huskies. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
There we go.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The offense will line up for a
They'll try to pick this up for the run. And he will get into the end zone and put the lead up by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Orbit's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing, Thompson. He'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Dublin.
Thompson now to throw. Going for it all. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Huskies are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Huskies offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll go once more with Ali. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt. You're about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
No gain on the play.
Coming in over there. Come on,
at the 35-yard line.
They're still picking passes.
Now, faking the give, flush to his right. He runs with it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced to his right. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there. And even 30 yards.
Melbourne. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He put that up there for him.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Carry now for Ali. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. It is 2nd and 9. give up the middle. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up.
Still second down.
On the ground, it's Ali. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now a second timeout
It's a
called
gain of
by the
3.
defense.
Brings up
Talk
third
things
and
over
10.
before third down.
Here we go. Liking,
They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain of 17 yards. That's enough for a first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Everything is like even clean food. Everything right polish on both sides. Offense, defense, sliding, tracking, defense control themselves. ReeceMustSee football network.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.
Let's get it.
So long, everybody.
ReeceMustSee football network. Now, ReeceMustSee TV. Get it on out of here on Sunday. Out.